teams start. It'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Charlotte Hornets at Time Warner to make a statement tonight. And of course, Freak playing here tonight. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shane?
It's going to be tough, Ernie.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports. As we get walking, Greg Anthony. Group in now for Indiana. Hornets trail by 4. On the court for Indiana. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Solomon Hill is out there with C.J. Miles. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Young inside. Good work defensively by Stuckey.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of... Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate, the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude, because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines. And sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second.
Always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now Lynn. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jumper off the screen. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pick up by Hill. Hill against Len. Hill kicks to Hill. Shot from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. Here's Turner. It's blocked. Pass break. Here we go. Ahead. Here's Young. Finished off the break. Young's got his second bucket of the night. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
And the basket by Hill.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
Lynn dishes to Young. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 6 points for Freak.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Pacers leading by 3. Outside Hill. Stuckey, a screen on Lynn. Hill passes to Stuckey. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Lynn with it. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Stuckey kicks to Miles. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. On the wing, Stuckey, defended by Young. Stuckey into the lane. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Hornets trail by 3. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young can't capitalize on the good screen. The Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here is Miles. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Outside Hill. To the middle. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from him.
And the first half.
Ladies and
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. That was a fun night of
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back.
It's all about desire, and you can see it. He wanted to win tonight. He ran the show so.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Chicago.
Was this game a little too close for comfort?
I mean, I didn't want to rub it in too much, you know. I did what I had to do to make sure we won, and that's it. Nah, I'm kidding, man. Look, don't be putting that on y'all bulletin boards, all right? They just kept it close, and we managed to pull it off in the end. Not much else to talk about.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
Honest answer? No, I'm not. I feel like we're a better team when I have the ball in my hands because of the way I create. Simple as that. Give me the ball, and the wins will follow.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
DJ Khaled.
Was this game a little too close for comfort?
I mean, I didn't want to rub it in too much, you know. I did what I had to do to make sure we won, and that's it. Nah, I'm kidding, man. Look, don't be putting that on y'all bulletin boards, all right? They just kept it close, and we managed to pull it off in the end. Not much else to talk about.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
Honest answer? No, I'm not. I feel like we're a better team when I have the ball in my hands because of the way I create. Simple as that. Give me the ball, and the wins will follow.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. I'm losing Vic. That was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game. And my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got, thank you.
Need to get a ring.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Nets in Brooklyn. Looking at the Nets, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. Al Jefferson played for several teams in his NBA career, but no matter what uniform he has on, he is a load, a real handful, Kenny.
Well, he can shoot the mid-range, Ernie, and that's probably his biggest asset. And, you know, then he could take you down on the block. That's probably one of his bread and butter moves. I like his jump hook, though, because when he goes to that, it creates...
The Nets play before the hometown crowd. We've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss to Chicago. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that...
Here's Lynn. 6 points for him. On the court for the Hornets, Young in at shooting guard. Kaminsky out there with Batum. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Lynn in at the guard position. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. High post shot. Young's shot is off. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Jack. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Brooklyn, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Free throw drops for Jack. And Jack drops them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
9 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Lynn. And Young now, top of the key.
What happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hornets ahead, leading by just 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after. That's how they've piled up all the points.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Young, he's in at shooting guard. Batum is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Bazemore at the 3. Here's Jack. And there's the lay-in. Jack's got his second basket of the night.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him. Tries from 16. Kaminsky with the ball. Bargnani's there. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
One shot. He got a great read of where that...
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Hornets lead.